Hello, welcome back to my YouTube channel where it is my opinion or no opinion at all. Scottalicious McFabulous here, and I'm so glad that you guys could join me today. Different setup today. I'm at my boyfriend's house, and today I didn't think I would be wanting to film this video at all, ever in my life, ever. But Miss Gaga, Miss Lady Gaga, I got a word for you, or let's say I got an essay for you, sweetie. What the hell is up with your cheap-ass merchandise? Gaga really said F the F words. Like, she just said, the F words? Don't know them. But what really upsets me the most about this whole thing, about the fact that her merchandise this time around is just atrocious. Her past merchandise, you guys, is perfectly fine. I have had little to no issues with any of her past merchandise. With her albums, with her tours. Like, I've been to 3 separate concerts. I have purchased something from every single damn era. The Fame Monster, Born This Way, Art Pop, Joanne, A Star Is Born. Like, I've bought something every single era. And each era, the merch is usually not that bad. Now, you're probably like, what the hell is the big deal? There's bigger fish to fry. There's more things going on in the world. Well, sis, when there is a global pandemic going on and you are constantly asking your fans for $1, and I'm not talking about she put out like one giant merch run or anything like that. Like, she's updated her shop since album release probably 5 times. And adds new merch every single time, and they all sell out. They all sell out. So, like, Miss Gaga's making some bank on this. She's making a lot of bank. Like, there's no question about that. But the merchandise itself is so expensive. No words. No words to how expensive the items are. And I have so many thoughts on this. But, do some skincare real quick.
Love this stuff, love it, live by it.
Yeah, there's other things going around in the world right now that needs to be talked about. But this is something, like, I pride myself on standing Miss Gaga. I pride myself, you guys. And a lot of her fans right now are really, really, really upset with the way she's handling this era. This whole thing. And you can't even use the Black Lives Matter movement thing. You can't say Miss Rona this, Miss Rona that. Like, no, girl. This woman is pumping out merchandise out of her vagina. And, it's not cheap. It's not well made. You guys are probably like, well, aren't you going to show me something? Well, I will show you, mind you, okay, a big one of these merchandise issues is what they show on the website and then what you actually get. So I will actually show you the Chromatica pillow that multiple little monsters have bought, and I'm going to show you what the site said it was going to look like and then what people actually got. And guys, it's no. So as you can even tell, the pillow itself is not the same. It is not the same at all. There's nothing similar between the two besides the word Chromatica. And then when you look at the pillow that they got, it is so poorly made. It looks like somebody in a sewing class in grade 11 literally handmade that for an assignment. That's what her merchandise this time looks like around this time, and I am shocked. People paid $60. $60 for this crappy pillow. A crappy pillow that is literally the size of my forearm. $60, you guys. And the stuffing in the pillow, as you could tell, wasn't even stuffed correctly. It wasn't even stuffed correctly. That kind of stuff makes me so angry. If you're going to sit there and make merchandise for your fans, you better make it well. You better make it well. Or at least somewhat to do with what the picture looks like online. And it's just really frustrating to me. It is almost unheard of Gaga doing this. And it makes me question what she's thinking. Because obviously, her past music messages have been music, not the bling. But for some reason, she's completely ditched music and then just moved on to selling us a bunch of stuff. Which, mind you, she releases merch every time. Like, she releases an album. Like, that's not the problem. Dropping merch is not the problem. It's the amount of merch she has dropped. It is how expensive it is. There was yellow Rain on Me rain boots for $120 USD dollars. US dollars. I'm not talking about Canadian. So if it's Canadian, it's going to be way more expensive. No words, you got $120 for a pair of damn rain boots that look like they were crafted from the dollar store? What? $120? I could literally paint an ugly pair of rain boots and make them myself for literally one small fraction of how much she's making you pay for Rain on Me rain boots. I get it. Capitalism runs all. Every artist does this. But Gaga doesn't usually do this. So the fact that all these little monsters, all of her fans, are spending every single dollar they have on this merchandise, because, let's be real, superfans will do anything for their favorites. I've talked about superfans so many times. They will ride or die no matter what. These people are riding or dying no matter what. They're spending every dollar they have to support their favorite idol. That's just what happens. But for her to really be leeching off her fans like that, it really puts a very bad taste in my mouth. Now, no, I'm not against Gaga. I'm just against what she's doing currently. I hope that this whole thing is just a phase. I hope that whenever, like the tour merch. I have a theory on why we got so much merchandise, and I think it's because she knew the tour was being canceled, or moved back a year, sorry, the Chromatica Ball tour. It's moved into next summer, so she probably just wanted to sell everything she had, but at the same time, I've been to her last 3 concerts, you guys. She has not sold that much merch at a tour, ever. Like, usually you get, like, a nice boutique, the shirts, the sweatshirts, like a tote bag, whatever. But, like, face masks, Rain on Me rain boots, booty short, like, these just random items. Thongs and jock straps. It sounds cool. But when the fans are getting all of this, it's turning out to be just cheap crap. Which, it's disappointing. It's very disappointing. Now, like I said, there's other more oppressing matters going on in the world. Obviously. But artists that want to take advantages of their fans like this make me angry. And they need to be called out for it. I know a lot of people are saying stuff on Twitter about the whole Lady Gaga merch thing. Like, a lot of people are talking about it. Or at least within the fan base, sorry. Like, obviously, I'm a little monster, so. And, mind you, all of these people have been here since day one, such as I. So, it's not like, oh yeah, people are just complaining, or anything like people aren't just complaining for no reason, you guys. Like, this merch is so cheap. Like, I'm shocked and angry. I'm glad I didn't buy anything. Well, mind you, I did buy some things. So, to change the topic slightly, Lady Gaga was selling signed CDs for Chromatica. signed CDs. Now, mind you, they weren't overly priced or anything. They were the same amount as the album itself. And, you know, at first, when the ones started coming in, they were full signatures. They were full signatures saying Lady Gaga or LG. And then this started coming in by, like, hundreds. How dare she? How dare you sell your fans signed copies and not even include a fucking signature? How disgusting. Like, I am disgusted, you guys. And there's all these fans sitting here defending her for this. Like, oh, she's got lupus. She's got this and that. And I'm like, I don't care. I do not care. She is the one putting up a set amount. Say, like, let's say 500 copies of Chromatica signed on the US store, 100 in Canada, 100 in Germany. She keeps, and I mean, guys, like, she hasn't said anything when she does this. So when people find these signed copies on her website, it's because of fans. She doesn't say anything, which is very confusing to me. Like, why wouldn't you just say something like, hey, restocked, or we're restocking on signed copies? She has not done that once. She has not come out and said, we're putting signed copies up, which most people do. Again, that's shocking. She doesn't usually do this. I don't understand, you guys. Like, this is, for Lady Gaga, this is unheard of. This is all unheard of. I have never, in my 12 years of standing Lady Gaga, have I ever seen this kind of behavior from her. I have never, ever, never, like, guys, I'm not over-exaggerating, I'm not lying, I have never seen her do this, and she's done signed copies for every single album. Not one previous album had these little check marks. She's literally signing with check marks. A check mark. Girl, I could sign that and claim that Lady Gaga signed it. Like, it's so fakeable. And again, with the fans defending her, they're like, oh, at least you got something that she's touched or that she's signed. Like, be grateful. What's there to be grateful about? We are spending our hard-earned money on something that we're being told we are getting, and we're not getting that. There's something wrong with that, sis. And if you want to ride and die for Gaga on this, go ahead, but you're looking like a hot fool. You're looking like a fool. Now, again, I am one of the biggest Lady Gaga stans ever. And I mean ever, you guys. It took a lot for me to make this video. To come out in here and be like, Gaga, you messed up. You, sis, you need to stop scamming your fans. Because it's a scam. It is a scam. There's no other way to put it besides a scam. Sorry, I'm shaking out my tinted sunscreen. But, a scam. Oh, I don't know why I did tinted. Well, I'm wearing white. Never wear tinted sunscreen with white shirts. Never works well. My life. Anyway. And people who buy these signed copies off of her website are receiving emails saying, sorry for the long wait times. There's been a huge amount of traffic on the website. Like, there's a lot of numbers. Like, a lot of people are buying. And I'm like, you guys are the ones putting it up. You do realize that people aren't just buying and then she's signing the amount bought. No, like, they're putting up a couple hundred at a time without saying anything. And then they're like, guys, I'm so fed up. I am so fed up. I don't understand what capitalism has done to Miss Gaga, but obviously it ain't cute. It is not cute. I'm disgusted. Am I gonna stop standing her for this? No. No, but I will not be buying her merch. It just, guys, I'm just bothered. I'm really bothered. People have spent probably like $1,000 on merch this run for this album. easily $1,000. Like, I see fans who literally buy everything that she's released, and I'm like, y'all do realize she's just sucking you guys dry. You guys realize that, right? And it's shocking to me that these people just don't care. They just do not care. They're like, oh, I gotta support my fave. And I'm like, I get you want to support your fave, but sis, what she's doing is not acceptable. And I'm gonna keep touching my face, but what really gets me with all of this, and I mean all of it, so Lady Gaga likes to switch up producers every now and then for her albums. So in her past albums, she used DJ White Shadow a lot. For Joanne, she used Mark Ronson. And for this album, she used Blood Pop. Blood Pop. I have a word for you, sis. I have a fucking word for you. You stay away from Gaga. Stay the hell away from her. You hear me? You stay away from her. I will not tolerate any type of incompetent bullshit that her producers want to push onto her fans. I will not tolerate it. So, a little bit of context to my little rant right now. Blood Pop has a Twitter account, uses it quite actively. He's very vocal about things that he shouldn't be vocal about at all. So, why I don't like Blood Pop, and I don't mean on, like, a creative level, I don't really like him, but on a personal level, I do not like his attitude. He has a very sour attitude. I don't even understand why Gaga is working with him. It's very shocking, to be honest. But, so what he did, he went on Twitter, and during the peak of the Black Lives Matter movement, about a couple weeks ago, he went on Twitter, and he was like, he quote tweeted something saying that if you can afford to spend money on a Chromatica thong or a Chromatica jockstrap, a Chromatica pillow, any type of merchandise from Gaga's store, you have the means, you have the money, and you have the finances to be donating to all of these Black Lives Matter donation sites. $120 rain boots, and y'all want to sit here and make her fans feel bad for funding your pathetic career? How dare you? How dare you? As soon as I seen that, I was just absolutely disgusted. I was like, you do realize that her fans have spent every dollar they have on the overpriced, shitty merchandise you have provided to us? And he just sat there and dragged everybody. He was just dragging people. And I'm like, why are you dragging her fans like that? How? In what world? In what world? Like, y'all get this, right? People spend all of their money on her merchandise that is clearly overpriced and very cheaply made. And I mean cheaply, you guys. I mean, like, this is the cheapest merchandise she has ever given us. And I don't mean price-wise. I mean manufacturing-wise. Cheap-ass crap. And they have the nerve to sit here and point the finger at us because they bought an album or they bought a thong, the last $20 they had, and they bought a thong. And you're gonna sit there and say, if you have the money for that, you have the money for this? Shut up. You shut your mouth. People like that make me sick to my stomach. I'm sorry, you guys, but it's true. You have no right. No right. Why don't you use that money you just sucked dry from her fans? And why don't you take that money and donate it? Oh, guys, I do not like this man. Blood Pop, I guarantee Blood Pop will never watch this, but if he ever watches this, I hope you feel proud of yourself for that, because you disgust me. You truly disgust me. Anybody who's like that with their fans and like, get the fuck out. Get out and stay out. I want nothing to do with you. I have never seen a producer of Lady Gaga say anything like that to her fans. Like, I am disgusted, you guys. She has made millions off of the merchandise she has overly sold to us, and they have the nerve to sit here and say that we have the money. Y'all are millionaires. Y'all are the millionaires, and y'all want to sit here and tell us to donate. You fucking donate. You just sucked us dry, and you want to sit here and tell us? No, bitch. Fucking no. No. Not today, Satan. Not today. Okay, you guys, thank you guys for joining me today. I hope you made it to the end of this video. I know I just went off. I've had a lot of pent-up anger about this for a couple months now, and now that most of the merch is actually getting into our hands, it's what the hell, Gaga? What the hell, miss? Now, please don't take away this video that I hate Gaga. I love her, okay? I love Lady Gaga. I just wish, I know she can do better. So this is what, again, it might have come across as aggressive, but I just wanted to put this out here that she needs to do better. She can do better. We know she can, guys. She's Lady Gaga. She is Lady Gaga. Why is she doing this? Anyways, I'm gonna shut up now. I love you all so much. Please like, share, subscribe, and or comment, especially if you like Lady Gaga, because I talk about her quite often on my channel. She's probably like my most talked about subject. Anyways, I'll see you guys in my next video, which will possibly be this weekend, maybe not. Definitely Monday though. Anyways, bye.
I think it was good.
Oh, no, show's over. Show's over.